Good morning, good day, wherever you're watching from. You're welcome to this Fungom Farms broadcast live from the site of impact here at the Scottish Estates in Zhoa, where we recorded a fire outbreak at the farm yesterday at the palm plantation recently planted. We've suffered quite a huge loss, which we are going to be assessing and determining exactly what led to the fire outbreak and what has been destroyed. So we're together with the manager here, Madame Salome, with the two intendants, that's the field managers or supervisors, Mr. Bless and Mr. Ignatius. Yeah, let's go. Approximately 2 weeks ago, we were at the farm here for another farm visit. Everything was fine, intact. The fire tracing was done to avoid situations like this. But yesterday, we happened to have got reports of a fire outbreak at the plantation here. Scottish Estates is agricultural development project in Zhoa, which is the administrative headquarters of the Fungom here, and it is geared towards the empowerment of the immediate community here, who are the benefactors. Not only the immediate community, but the Fungom as a whole, where it's creating jobs, employing youth, men, women. This is bad. Farming project that spans over 25 hectares of land. The Inferno has reached through a very vast territory. Cannot even know where palms were planted now or not. Almost 3 hectares. Well, talking about 3 hectares, it kind of looks more than 3. You see, we still have a bit of smoke. Some smoke coming out from here. Smoke. Smoke said it's still come up with you one. Still has a bit of smoke in it. Still burning. Well, part of it is still burning, as you can see from here. This is wood leftover products from yesterday. We are standing at a spot where the Scottish estates would have wanted to construct a farmhouse or a guest house. And before that, we had palms planted all around here. All of what you're seeing had palms in them, young palms, just recently planted. The place is just a shadow of itself. The extent of what we were saying, probably 3 hectares of farmland. Okay, we'll measure from where it ended here. So it was able to This is part of the project to cultivate, to plant palms all across here. We suffered a farming disaster. This is investment, massive investment that's gone, probably due to human error. Okay, so it spans right to the top here. I'll try to get to the top. This is massive, on a scale I probably have not seen before. Okay, so we are atop here. You will see, it seems there was a bit of fire tracing around here. Okay, so there was fire trace, and wherever this managed to have come from, we are as astonished as a lot of you are going to be. This is the scale of the damage here. It's a young palm that is lost. Well, we could say there were palms here, and some others might say no. Cataclysmic. This forms part of the nature, scope and density of the fire outbreak here at the Scottish Estates. We can see clearly there's a fire tracing line. There's a fire tracing line, but yet how this fire must have burnt through into the plantation or the estate like this, it's quite unbelievable. That's the damage that is incurred here. All the palms are gone in this section. We're standing atop the hill where the Scottish Estate wants to develop its warehouse. This warehouse facility should be constructed around here. So this is what the scope of this fire outbreak looks like. Tracing line that's quite visible. Here you have fire that was probably done to stem the impacts of a fire outbreak trace. I'm really shocked to my bones. You know, from here right down, we had palms from here right down, but nothing is left. It's just a shadow of itself. Seems the whole place needs a bit of extension or replacement. We have to carry out replacements here. Serious replacement works are needed here. I don't know how many palms we have at the nursery. At the moment, the resources to be deployed, massive amounts of money. We're thinking 3 hectares, but it's much more. It is much more than 3 hectares. So this is part of what we're talking about. Young palm like this one, it's gone. Just within the blink of an eye, all of this happened. By the time I'll be asking questions, I think we're going to have to explain how this area is burnt when there's a fire tracing line. Well, some of us might be watching this from the phone. Watching now, we do not really understand the nature of it. It's quite more than what we were thinking at first. The information we got was probably 3 or 4 hectares. I don't think so. I cannot independently. Well, this one tried to survive the impact, but for it to last, we don't know. Fire happens to have burnt in here. How come it managed to cross over? Is it wind action? Is it human action? Even the peckings. One thing that makes it difficult to know where there were palms, because the pecks must have burnt out as well. So it becomes difficult from there. But this is something out of the extraordinary. This is fire. Fire was set here. Or is it that the fire from here that crossed over? Is it the fire from the other side that crossed over into this side? The tracing line continues. As the tracing line continues, you see fire on this other side, but you don't see how it crossed in. Alright, you see a pecking stick like this one. There's supposed to be a palm here, but nothing is there. clearing continues from here. Clearing continues from here. The fire impact ends around here. We're going to shoot a video. I'm going to shoot a video of this right back to the other side. See at best what the scope or the scope is. In the morning of the 30th of January 2025, we received information about a fire outbreak here at the palm plantation of the Scottish estates in Zhoa. As we're talking about a 25 to 30 hectare project, which you can see from here spans or expands right across this other side of this hill. All of this hill going down into the valley there. All of here planted with palms. It's a project that is aimed at providing jobs not only to the people and citizens of Zhoa, but also to the people of the Fungom, the Menchum, the northwest as a whole. And with the fire tracing line continues. It's something maybe ringing the hill, and with the immense destruction that we're constating this morning, as we're coming across this morning. See that's a palm there. The palms embedded all in here. That's another one. So across this hill, across this portion of land, spanning through to the ends behind there, right to the ends there, we have palms that have been planted. It is transhumance period. It is dry season, which comes with its own impact. With reports of the fire incident at the farm, before we could get here, the results of what you're seeing, like the rest of us, is what's left. I'll try to shoot this. As a result of an impact of a fire outbreak witnessed or incurred at the Scottish Estates farm plantation in Zhoa village, Fungom subdivision, Menchum division in the northwest region of Cameroon. Huge investment gone up in flames. Is this a criminal act? Is this human error? These are more fun parts of the questions we're all asking today. From here going down, right down, is burnt. All the palms here lost. God. That's it. From one end to the other. From one end to the other. If I happen to, I'll say I go back this way. Let me see what damage would have occurred had it been no urgent measures were taken to stop the fire. How many meters so would have been left to be burnt out? Can you see this? Not that much. Yeah, not that much. We're already back at the other side. So, thank you. Well, I was doing a recording on my other device, trying to assess the level at which the fire would have gotten through to the other side, and it's not that much. If no quick measures had been taken, parts of this hill, or maybe all of the hill, because if we start from here where the fire ends here, and turn my camera, we're going back to the other side from the right hand side, still on land that has not been consumed by fire. So if you're measuring, I don't know how you're measuring this, or you're just going to assess in your memories as you're watching. This is the portion that has not been touched. It's not even as big like what has been burned. For investigative purposes, which we are not going to mention here, it's good. Anyone who is watching, you can draw your conclusions, provide your assessments via our inboxes. We'll be happy to read from you about your thoughts on this. Alright, so it ends here as well. Question now remains, how come? How come? How is this possible? I'll go back to the other side of the impact and talk to the people working here. These are the kinds of incidents that could discourage investors, persons who are willing to go into agriculture, plantation agriculture in any value of any kind, some people might not have the stomach for this, you know. When you really stand here, you see fire, man, down there, right down, it's burned. Imagine a hectare of palms could be, going by our standard, we get 150 palms. Saying you buy a packet of palm at 30,000, you have 110 in them. Okay, you buy 2 packets, 60,000, you have 220. Most times, not all of them are complete. You remove 150 from there. You nurse them. You know, you have to water. Now who get collars? Some gorom beef they run me inside. Oh na ngombe. You're nursing your palms, you're watering them on a daily. That's income you're spending. You're paying the person who waters them here. Yeah? When they are ready for transportation to the site here, you pay. That's money. Investment. Planting, you pay. Etc. etc. What if you're buying a palm that has already been nursed and you have to just buy it, but it could sell for 3,000 francs. Yeah, the species also. Okay, let me go down here and meet these guys. Well, see why? It's well, Mr. Scott is there. Oh, Jesus. Well, sir, we do understand your situation at this time. Please stay correct. See why? Yeah, it's really tragic. It's kind of sad to witness what is happening here. Just try to share this. Where did fire come from that it spread so quickly into the palm plantations of the Scottish estate as well? Okay, I have a bit. Good morning once again to everyone. The Wildfire was there. The fire actually, I've also the Wildfire for here. Alright. So this is where that means it's keeping that from here and across. Fire.
Slowly, gradually we go just as we go down. So there's no thing of the fire cross, fire don't cross. Because I'll be very first to be fire don't cross. Because fire every day again will be cross or back. Because after we burn to the go in, we should come back, check whether fire is on some smoke, they see coming again or anything happen. And they will see nothing.
The palm we want to dry and dry. Okay, so this is the burn point. I hear the start. So they lit a fire from here, and you see that the fire did not cross over. So even going forward or around, there is no breakaway point where you see fire, where fire don't cross inside. Yeah. Yeah.
Go half of what you want to do. We could notice and say fire don't cross. Yes. They cross the loss arm. Fire one minute, one cross. I go down for you and you see that you put that. Just cross one time. Spray water, finish. Loss. No, come down. You want come down. But what kind of time with the hoop I'm not saying. How do you this
Yeah, you can down. Okay, cross here.
Lost some. Just don't go into wait. Fire
out in how when I will carry fire now, send them for this side.
One come over your fire, they go right down.
Down, fire, they down inside.
This is unbelievable. Eh? We are living it now. If you're watching and you have a question to ask, you can put that in the comment section. I'll bring it rightly to the field supervisors here. Oh, this form part of the field work. You can see a palm at this point, right down here, and you still have doubt that we had palms in here. I lack words. Eh? Yeah. Okay. Wind will blow it gonna down.
Yeah. People will be blowing it downward. So with the burn and the fire, the wind will go down. Immediately they can't up against it.
This is horrendous. What quantity of farmland will be burned? Because 3 hectares is small. Now.
Yes, 3 hectares surface. It is more than 3 hectares
That's
surface, but the counting is less than 3 hectares because they were already dead point.
Okay.
Some farms they don't already die. So for the lands according to plant population, in every 3 hectares. You understand?
Right.
Yes. Land population not okay. But the land post office they give 3 hectares or above.
Above.
You can farm there now. Because some of them fish and them don't go queen. No way.
And then that side where we start the fire, I see as if some farms, you know, burn some farms and things.
Yes, it is.
But when you come to
They'll be like heat.
like
The
for
fires
that
on the
place
heat.
they don't start,
We don't have
the place will be okay. Like for as it's land for you, the farm they will survive. But they want to, if it be rain,